pieces in my room. Are you coming over? That's cool. I could use a little something to do.
Good morning, guys. Happy 4th of July. It is Thursday, about 10 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna take a quick walk before we start our day. We have a few errands to run, and Matt and I both kind of want to get out of the house, but we're not gonna bring the baby like in the stores. So he's gonna sit in the car while I run into a few stores. I'm gonna sit in the car when he runs into a few stores because we both have some things to do, and I feel like it's just easier that way than like both trying to separate our time and like leave the house alone at some point during the day, especially since he's solely breastfeeding. I don't want to be away from him for more than like a few minutes just in case. But really quick, I did order a baby book off of Amazon because I realized I didn't have one, and I really want to be like remembering every single little moment. So this is the one I picked up. I can link it, and it's super cute, just like kind of plain. You write your little memories in it. A lot of places for photos and ultrasounds, handprints, all the cute little things. So going to start filling this out here soon. We have a lot of like bad weather coming up, so I feel like this will be a good activity for me when I am stuck in the house. But besides that, Lane has been so good. We have really, I feel like, lucked out because I don't obviously know how all babies are, but he sleeps really long stretches, and the doctor told me I no longer have to wake him up at night because he's back up to birth weight. So he's been sleeping like 3.5 hour stretches, and sometimes even like getting up to 4 on like a good night. But here little baby boy is. I just start a little laundry. He goes through his onesies really fast, but he's so cute. So we're about to head on a little walk down the street, get Frank a walk, and then we're gonna head out and do our little errands for the day. Okay, so it's time to feed him again. We just got home. I have been haka-ing with the, like after I'm done feeding him, I'll put the haka on to collect the extra, and that's kind of how I've been pumping. I'm not pumping because I don't want to produce oversupply, and they say not to pump for real pump for a few weeks. So if I do need to pump, it'll be later, but I'm getting like an ounce or so when I am haka-ing. So that's like perfect for the freezer supply for now, and I'm doing the pitcher method. So that's what I've been doing, and honestly he hasn't taken a bottle yet, so like we don't really need the supply, but it'll be nice to have in the freezer for when, if I have to leave the house or if my parents have to watch him or whatever it is, I have a little bit of some on like in the freezer for people to feed him with when I'm gone. So gonna feed him, and then we're gonna head out for our errands. We're heading out just to do a quick errand. I need to run into Target. Matt needs to run into Lowe's because our cabinet broke, so we need that, Matt. But then we're gonna head to my parents later and gonna bring like the monitor and everything, set him up in the house because it's a little hot out during the day for him right now. He's so cute, I can't even take it. Okay. Angry elf right now, aren't you, Lane? Yeah, but gonna head out. I think I want to stop at Panera, just grab a quick bagel on our way because it's like right next to Target, and then we're gonna get our day started. Okay, Matt ran in to, the sound is on the car. Matt ran into Panera, and now he's running into Lowe's while I sit and eat my bagel. I hang out with baby Lane, and then we're gonna switch. I'm gonna run into Target, and he's gonna sit with baby Lane. Okay. just got to Target. Matt's in the car with Lane. And I'm gonna grab a few things that we need to be out in 10 minutes. Okay, it's time to change my crying little boy. And I'm gonna put him in his little 4th of July onesie. Alright, baby, we're gonna celebrate. Yeah. We've been loving our Kikaru. Definitely recommend, even though it's a little pricey. It's so easy to just wipe up and not have to do anything with. So, hi, babe. Did you do a stinky? Yeah. Your diaper is wet. You do pee-pees too? Did you do pee-pees? Gonna fully take this off you. It's gonna be cold for a minute. Okay. How cute is this? We are 1 week postpartum. I'm gonna give you a little body update while I'm in a bathing suit. I have lost a lot of my weight. I'm back to like 10 pounds over what I was before giving birth. That being said, I am like very loose and still not like back to where I was, but feel pretty good. I just have a pad on my bathing suit. I can't go swimming regardless, so still bleeding a little and trying to heal, but I feel pretty good about where I am. So I also bought this hands up swaddle in newborn size. We have the small one, but he loves having his hands up, so I figured I'd get the newborn. Not a crying baby, but I'm gonna try this today at my parents' house too. So that's that. Got home a little bit ago, showered up. We have a little bit of a fussy baby right now. Nothing too crazy. Really calm right now as soon as I turn the camera on, but look at that little stinker face. He's so cute. Right, Lane? Oh, there we go. There he goes. So, probably time for another feed. I feel like nighttime is when I start to have like my feeling. I always call it my feeling. Where it's a little bit of like feeling trapped or down in the dumps, or I guess like baby blues in a way, but like I get this feeling more often than just like postpartum. Sorry for the crying baby. But definitely hits me at nighttime that like life is different and changed and everything. And yeah, so we're gonna go downstairs. We were considering like going kind of far from where they put fireworks off, but like being able to see them and sit in the car and watch, but I think we're a little too tired for that. So we're gonna just go downstairs, watch a movie. It's like 7 right now, and then probably go to bed around 9:30 something. So I'm gonna go down and enjoy the night. Hopefully feel a little bit better once I'm like more settled, but definitely get my feeling every night so far. So not too bad. It's definitely like I would consider it baby blues, but nothing concerning. And during the day I'm like really good, like shockingly good. And I think it has a lot to do with like being able to go out and like we go to my parents and I put them in the bassinet or whatever. And if I was sitting at home the whole day, I would not be okay. I just know that. So that is that. I'm really happy that at least Matt is like staying home, or he works from home, so he's home with us all the time. Because if not, I don't think I'd be okay. So yeah, we are gonna go downstairs and watch some TV or a movie or something, and hopefully Frank's not too bad with these fireworks happening tonight, because I have a bad feeling. Good morning. Actually, like getting close to afternoon now. Just getting dressed and getting out of bed, but we had a good night again. He's been really great at sleeping, so I know it's gonna get worse and he's gonna get fussier, but I'm taking advantage of this, and he's back asleep right now. He sleeps like 90% of the day. But I'm standing here watching him, and I'm gonna do some laundry. I feel like it's like never ending laundry and feeding, sleeping. There's just not a whole lot to do. It's just about 12 now. And I really want to like get out of the house to do something. I know I have to go make a return. So we'll probably take a little car trip to do that. But just again, don't do well when I have to sit inside, especially when it's sunny out. And it's a pretty nice day. So maybe I'll walk Frank when Matt watches Lane because it's a little too hot for him today. It's like close to 90 degrees out. So that is too toasty for little babes. Just realizing we're the only people that put our trash out last night. So who knows when our trash is gonna get picked up, but quickly do some laundry. Got 2 baskets to fold, and then I'll figure out the rest of my life then.
Caught up in a long free fall, you got me off of the ground. Sway for a minute, the play moves side to side.
We are currently trying to heat up a bottle, which this is gonna be the first time he is taking a bottle, but I want to know that he'll take a bottle if I ever have to be away from him for more than like a few hours when he feeds. Hi, baby. So that is why we're trying the bottle situation. We are solely breastfeeding, but he's just gonna do like an ounce with the bottle, and then we'll do breastfeeding later, like soon. But I might try to pump while he feeds from Dad, so I can kind of get a back stock of milk. Right now I have a few ounces from yesterday from the Haka. I've been Haka-ing, and this is the milk that I got yesterday, which is just about 8 ounces from solely the Haka after he's done feeding. So I'm not mad about that. They say not to pump for a while unless you like are missing a feeding. So technically missing a feeding right now, and then we will pump and get, who knows, I have no idea how much milk I'll get from pumping because I haven't done it. So I'm gonna use my Spectra, I think, and try that. Still have no idea how to use it, but we will figure that out, I guess. Feels weird to be vlogging back in like my normal vlogging setup. I haven't been vlogging very well lately. Obviously life has been very different and a little bit overwhelming, so not necessarily picking up a camera as like my first thought of the day. So that being said, I'm not really showing as much as I'd like to, but life is definitely different now. Everything's going really well. Like I feel like adjusting is a hard thing to do, and every night I go through like a little like holy crap, my life is so different little spurt, but overall I feel like I'm doing really well, and I'm just excited for him to be a little bit older and we can get out and do a little bit more. But honestly, we're doing a lot. We're getting out, and I'm still able to like run into stores. Matt stays in the car, but honestly like I need to get out a little bit, so it's been good. And we've been going to my parents a lot, and he's been sleeping in his bassinet in the house. I have the monitor on, and I can go outside and enjoy some of the day. But the hardest thing on me is the feeling of being trapped, and like you're stuck in your house and you can't go out and do anything. This is my first time leaving the baby like at home with Dad, and I just fed him. He's good. He's Matt's brother and sister are there seeing the baby, so there's plenty of people to like help out if Matt needs help, and he is fine by himself. I'm literally running down the street to pick up pizzas and go back home. But to me, like just getting out to do something like that, just go run and pick up pizza, is so good for my mental, because I am just the type of person that likes to go, and when I can't do that, I seem to like spiral a little. So even just going out, grabbing myself a Diet Coke and grabbing the pizzas to go back home and eat is good enough for me to like, as my like get out for the day. And yeah, so Lane has been really good. I feel like I'm like updating everything because I haven't talked to you guys in a long time. I have been showing some stuff. He's breastfeeding well. I'm really happy that breastfeeding is working for us. and we go back to the doctor Monday, so in 2 days, to recheck his weight. So hopefully he's gaining enough weight and everything looks good. But he's back up to birth weight 2 days after we left the hospital. So like, I think he was 4 days old, and he was back up to birth weight. So that was like really good. They're really happy about that. And yeah, everything's been going really well. He sleeps great. We've been waking up like 2 a.m. and then again at like 6, and then that's it. And like, he's really awesome with the sleeping. So that makes me so happy because I need my sleep. There was like 2 nights that we had a little bit of a hard time. One night we had a hard time putting him down. He didn't fall asleep till 1. And the other night he was cluster feeding and needed to wake up every like 60 to 90 minutes. And that was a hard night. I think every newborn goes through that. I think they said like the 2nd or 3rd night. So they prepared me for that. They said this is gonna happen. They're gonna be waking up and you're gonna be feeding him every like 30 minutes. And that was really hard on me, but luckily we haven't had many nights like that. Obviously, they go through little phases where they do cluster feed, so it might be happening again sometime soon. But so far, so good. And trying just to get back to normal life as much as possible, so we don't feel like this change is too much. Like, but so far I think we're adjusting pretty well as you can with such a big life change. I don't think this is easy on anybody. So definitely had a little bit of the baby blues in the beginning and the occasional little cry at night when I'm like, holy crap, I'm overwhelmed. But I think so far I've been handling it pretty well. So, going to pick up the pizzas. We got buffalo chicken, which I'm like so excited for. I'm like craving pizza right now. And sausage with peppers. So, I am excited to feast. And then I think Matt's brother and sister will be leaving after dinner. Just got back home. Matt's coming out. Grab the pizzas. Got myself a DC. Sure did. Good little outing. It's going for like 10 minutes, but still nice to get out. Happy Sunday. I know this vlog has become a little chaotic and really only vlogging for like a few minutes here and there. But you know what? That's life right now. So I apologize. Trying my best. I think this week I'll try to do like a week in my life and vlog as much as possible. But I ordered these little pads, ink pads, off of Amazon to do his footprints and handprints. I want to do all this stuff before he gets too old and it's like not the same, you know. I want to do all the newborn stuff, and I didn't schedule any newborn photo shoots because they were so expensive. I couldn't even like wrap my head around it, but I do want to try to like do newborn shoots ourselves. So I think this week we're going to do that. I also want pictures of us together because I really don't have many, and that makes me really sad. So gonna do all that stuff, and that this week. We have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so that will be good. But that's really it. I feel like not a whole lot's going on. Collecting my milk still. I'm gonna separate those into bags tonight. So this is just giving a little stir. I know not to shake, but gotta stir it up a little because it's a little, like, starts to get a little gross. But I have about a little over 16 ounces, probably around 18 ounces in here of milk. And this is just from like the past 2 days. I think I started this like 2 mornings ago, so it'll be 3 days. It'll be like 3 days by the time I separate it into bags, and milk stays in for 4 days in the fridge. So I have really just been hot-cutting, and that's really it. But I'm pretty proud of my milk. Not too mad about it, and especially because I'm not like actually pumping. I feel good about it. So I'm gonna separate these into milk bags tonight. I'll show you when I'm doing that. I'm just gonna do, I think, 2 ounces, because I don't know, I really don't know how much I should be putting in a bag, to be honest. But I think 2 ounces is good because that's usually what he does like in a feed. Been just kind of crazy few days, I feel like. Nothing really going on, just a lot of boring sitting around the house, but at the same time it feels like so much is going on. So here comes my little fussy boy. We're gonna feed him.
Gotta change diaper now.
Got a clean diaper. I love him so much. Gonna go feed him and then we're gonna eat dinner. I am boiling some water to sanitize some bottle parts. Gotta clean. We've only used a few bottles. Honestly, we've used one for feeding him and then the rest are like to portion things out. But I'm just gonna sterilize them again and okay, I got all the parts in the boiling water. I'll pull those out in 5 minutes, but I'm having some leftover cheesesteak for dinner, some chips. Gonna go sit on the couch, eat this. Matt's having leftover pizza and leftover wings. We've eaten out, or like gotten takeout a lot this week, so that is dinner.
Doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby. Ain't the same when I'm on my own. All my friends think I'm so bad. Doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby. Ain't the same when I'm on my own. Up, down, on the road. I've been around the floor. Rooftops, sliding doors. Just wanna know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody. Spending all of the night moonwalking. And with the view she could see her building. Try to tell her I know I feel it. Keep me floating, I'm on my back. Slow me down.
So I made a bunch of milk bags. These ones are 3 ounces. So I have 4 3 ounces and 4 2 ounces. I honestly didn't know what would be better, how many ounces in a bag would be better, but I figured we're probably not gonna be using these for like a while because I'm just gonna be breastfeeding, and by the time we do use them, he'll probably be eating more in a feeding. So that's why I did 3. I mean, we could defrost one if we don't use the whole thing. I think it's good for like 24 hours. I'll have to do more research, but definitely can be used after it's thawed, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me. I'm gonna have to do my research before I actually thaw them and use them, but these are going in the freezer out in the outside fridge because we don't use that one as often, and I've heard that it should be in a freezer that isn't used as much, so it's not opening and closing all the time. So this is what I did. Not sure if that's the right way. I'm going to ask the pediatrician tomorrow. I'll ask the pediatrician tomorrow how many ounces he should be eating if like we're bottle feeding, and then when he'll be going up to the next amount. So this is what I have for now. Made some cookies and we're gonna watch Better Call Saul. I think we're like 5 episodes in. Matt is feeding him a bottle right now with the leftover milk that I separated and like didn't have enough. What?
He's like a little calf.
He's so cute. But yeah, that's pretty much the rest of our night.